welcome to NocBro Nation.
Hey guys, Darrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to discuss an iconic Negan scene that unfortunately will not make it into the series finale.
Yeah guys, so Jeffrey D. Morgan recently, well a little while ago at the San Diego Comic-Con home panel, I just found this recently, I didn't watch the whole panel, but he was very upset that an iconic comic book scene didn't make it into the show. So guys, right off the bat, this is a spoiler warning for the Walking Dead comics. This is a very iconic scene that we don't want to spoil if you are currently reading the comics. So if you're reading the comics, check out another video, wait until you get done with roughly issue 150, up to about 164, I believe, the Whisperer arc. Get through the Whisperer arc, and then come back and check this out. So, spoiler warning once again.
Yep. It happens during the actual Whisperer War. So, just make sure you're not in the Whisperer War arc. You're good.
Yeah. So, what we're talking about here is the death of Lucille. Talking the Lucille Bat.
Not his wife.
Not his wife. So, in the comic books, guys, during the Whisperer War, Negan is out with Dwight's army. They are, watching over the fields ahead of Alexandria to defend against the Walker hordes, which... one of the waves are coming in, Walkers, Whisperers. Beta arrives with them, and an awesome fight between Negan and Beta ensues. Dwight throws Lucille to Negan, because Dwight had it, and Negan is absolutely ecstatic. Beta's like, you're the one I'm wanting. They have a badass fight, and when you just think that Negan is about to kill Beta, he hits Beta over the back with Lucille, and Lucille breaks in half. And Negan is absolutely distraught. He goes full on in rage mode, but he can't get back to Beta because Walkers are closing in on him. Walkers are closing in on Beta. The Whisperers grab Beta out of there, and Negan fights his way out.
It's so crazy, guys, that he loses it so much that he actually buries the bat.
Yes.
Yeah, like has a funeral ceremony for the bat. I mean, and in a way, it really tells you how much, because to him, this Lucille Bat was a resemblance of his wife.
Yes.
It is a object that he created that reminded him of his wife. Not necessarily the build of it. It just, hey, this is Lucille, it's my wife. And when he loses it in the source material, he's upset. And it really shows you how much he cared for his wife.
Exactly. It's amazing. There's a couple funny panels after he does go on and help, defend Hilltop. He's doing his ceremony, and, Dwight's giving him crap like, look, we're heading back. We're going to leave without you. It's like, it's just a bat. And Negan actually tells him, he's like, look, this isn't just a bat. This is my wife. And, he apologizes to his wife, saying, I apologize for calling you a bat. You meant so much to me. I felt closer to you with you here. It was just amazing and emotional moment.
Yeah, there's also another reason why he signifies this bat to Lucille, because, and again, spoiler warning for anyone who has not read Negan's backstory.
Here's Negan.
Here's Negan. Yeah. He actually wasn't able to put his wife down. Mm-hmm. So his wife dies from cancer. She reanimates, and he, in the heat of the moment, because this is his first zombie that he's seen before everything went down, he freaks out, and I think he gets like pushed back, or he has to jet. So he wasn't able to finish off his wife. He wasn't able to complete his respects and say goodbye to his wife. So that kind of tied into the fact that he created this object.
Yeah, so definitely check out Here's Negan, and then also check out Negan Lives. It kind of gives you more info on his wife's story. So Jeffrey D. Morgan, this is what he said during the San Diego Comic-Con at home panel. He says, in the comic book, when he loses Lucille, I missed that scene. We never got to do that scene, and I always loved it. That kind of emotion... because Lucille represents so much to him beyond a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and I always love that. But we've moved on so kind of far away from that at this point.
What's upsetting about that is two things. One, it confirms that we're not getting the scene.
Yeah.
Two, if we're not getting the scene, are we even getting the iconic... because it wasn't just iconic that the bat broke and he buried it.
No.
It was iconic that Dwight threw it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a bat that was used for horrific purposes. And here's one of his old soldiers throwing it to him, saying, here, I know you need this, use it. We know we're not going to get Dwight doing that, but now we know we're not going to get, I mean, is the bat even going to come back?
Yeah. Yeah, are we going to see it? We don't know who has it. We don't know who's in possession of it. You know, who would be the one to throw him the bat? I would think it would be Daryl. That would be badass.
I got a crazy theory.
What's that?
We've always heard that Maggie is coming back in the heat of the moment, or she comes to save the day, is what we've heard. Do you think it's out of freaking left field that she throws the bat to him?
If that happens, I'm going to ask her, okay, so during this battle, you went all the way to Alexandria. How did you know where it was?
No, I'm saying she's had it all along. If anyone's going to have that bat, dude, it's going to be her.
I see what you're saying now, dude. Like, that sounds good.
I think the bat has never left her hands after it has been acquired. I think she's had it the whole time. I think she's brought it with her on her journeys.
That makes more sense. That would be cool. That would be sick.
Would it though? Because then to take the other side of that, you're like, if she sees him in trouble, you think she's really going to throw him the bat or just let him just be devoured?
I think that, you know, just like they, you know, did in the comics, you know, we gave a spoiler warning already and we've already seen it in the show. She's basically already said, I'm done with Negan. You know, she had a chance to kill him and she didn't do it.
But being done with him, but killing him and letting him be killed,
right,
is two different things.
I see what you're saying.
So I'm kind of playing devil's advocate here, but that would be pretty sweet.
It would be so sweet.
Or Daryl doing it.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, guys. You know, could it still happen? We would think it would in the finale. I mean, we would love to see Negan and Beta fight. But from what JDM has already said, they've already filmed it. And he's saying at San Diego Comic-Con, we didn't shoot that scene.
Well, he's not saying that the bat doesn't return. He's simply saying the bat doesn't get broken.
Correct. He doesn't. What he's saying, he did not film the exact same scene in the comics, but in the show. So that's what he's upset about. He didn't get to do that scene, which that's what he wanted, because he wanted the bat to break and for us to see Negan pour out his emotions.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that he didn't have the bat and they didn't use the bat during the battle.
Correct. Yeah.
So he could very well still have the iconic moment with Beta.
Right.
Hitting Beta over the back.
It just may not break.
I would freaking love that.
It'd be sweet.
And it doesn't break.
Right.
Which, I don't know, man. I'd kind of like to see Lucille stick around.
It could work, too. Yeah. So maybe, you know, if they let him go on his journey, he keeps Lucille or something. Or maybe by the end, Negan breaks it himself and buries it.
Yeah.
Maybe they completely change it from the comics to where he gets the bat back, he fights, it doesn't break, and they do a different version of it to where he breaks it himself and buries it. So yeah, I don't know if they'll change it up to where he'll just bury it himself to kind of close that chapter, but we'll have to wait and see. So
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a cool topic to talk about. I truly would like Lucille to stick around. Like, I'm okay if they don't have that scene, as long as they kind of remix it to show, hey, I understand, you know, this object means a lot to me because of that sentimental value of my wife.
Yeah. So we're disappointed we may not get that iconic scene, but they could change it up. But let us know what you think in the comments, guys. Make sure you give the video a quick like, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for more cool theories and news from us. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.